Hello, Just2 Film here, and the newest M. Night Shyamalan movie, Knock at the Cabin, was released last week. I saw it as a double feature with 80 for Brady. Don't ask. But M. Night Shyamalan is such an interesting director. He's made The Sixth Sense, which is one of my favorite movies of all time that I've only seen once, which is like a separate list, I would say, where there's a lot of movies I gotta rewatch there. But he's also done some absolute garbage, like people say Last Airbender movie is one of the worst movies ever. I haven't ever touched that. I like the original show. But his recent movies, I did not like The Visit. I did not like Old. And then I gotta rewatch Unbreakable, because I didn't really love it when I first saw it, but it needs a rewatch. Regardless, with this movie, Knock at the Cabin, it's his second rated R one, which is kind of interesting to note, because The Happening was rated R, but Old was PG-13 from my understanding. But with Knock at the Cabin, I don't think this is totally an unentertaining movie, but it just kind of comes off stupid by the end. So like, the tension throughout the movie I think is captured pretty well, where it kept me entertained. I wasn't really like bored at any part. But they set up such an interesting premise, and this premise is over-explained to points that didn't need over-explanation, but undercooked to the point where I wish there was more to what they did with this premise. And there's just so many logical errors in this universe that they present that just make you go, wait, but that doesn't make sense with this. That doesn't make sense with that. Dave Bautista has sometimes a menacing premise, but overall, if I had to be honest, he is kind of silly throughout this, where he does play this, I guess you could say, gentle giant-esque figure, and it's just kind of like, okay, it seems like you're trying too hard to come up as nice, so I was kind of laughing unintentionally at some points. I don't think any of the acting in this movie is great. But I will say Jonathan Geoff does a good job, and Rupert Grint, while not amazing, is entertaining to watch. It was great seeing Abby Quinn from Landline, which is a movie I love that's kind of underrated, but she was kind of in this movie. Like I said, the performances aren't great. Who else? Ben Aldridge wasn't great either. But yeah, just as a whole, I think this needed stronger acting and stronger writing. And it didn't need to over-explain some things, but it needed to do more with its concept. So of all things considered, I'd give Knock at the Cabin a 4 out of 10. Let me know what you thought of Knock at the Cabin and what you would rate it in the comments, and what's your favorite M. Night movie. And as I said, mine is The Sixth Sense. I'll see you later. Subscribe here for more movie reviews. Peace out.